Hey, what's going on, everyone? I guess the music ended earlier than I thought it would. Hey, Cathy's coming up. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday. I'll put your microphone in a different angle.
Okay.
Hopefully you guys will be able to hear Cathy tonight. I know there was a lot of unable to hearing her last time, so let's hope it worked. Maybe you got to turn myself up now. Can you guys hear? How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. We got Rob's here. What's going on, Junk Monkey?
Hey, Rob.
Lisa says, hello, logging in now or I'll forget. Thanks for logging in. Artful Journey here is here. What's going on? Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hey, we got Ginger Marvin. Hey, Ginger Marvin says, hey, everyone. Chloe's here. Hello. How's it going? She says, hi, Cathy, Chris, and hi, Reese.
Chloe.
High five, Reese. Well, high five. We need like an overhead camera right here because he just comes right here. Manny says, glad you're late because I was. So was I. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. What's going on? Teach backflip. Bake flip. Thrift tripping. What's going on, Mimi? Cathy, I have an extra jar of. Oh, she's got it.
You have it?
She's got the sambal. Was it hui? I don't know how to say it. The chili paste that Cathy loves. I'm gonna ship to you tomorrow.
I want to pay for it.
There's benefits of having an Asian friend. Hey, Put this pepper on everything. That's Cathy. She like,
I mean, everything.
like there's restaurants where like the food is good. Like we'll go to this Vietnamese place, and
If I get a boo noodle bowl, I don't like the fish sauce, so I just smother it in this chili paste stuff. But I also.
But if there's no chili paste, she's like, I don't want this. It's disgusting. I need my chili paste.
Not exactly that intense, but
She'll begrudgingly eat it. Carrie, what's going on? Hello, Cathy and Chris. Hello, everyone. Go. Let Cathy test the mic. Test it.
Test.
Just kidding. Can you guys hear her? How are our levels together? Am I coming in on her mic? I did some changing up. Hopefully it's not bad.
I'm just drafting items really fast.
Did Reese get his meatballs?
He got
We got some different treats for him. You want one?
Of course he wants one. I'm not
Go get him. Go get him over there. We'll get you some in a minute. Alicia, what's going on? Hi, internet friends. T-Borg, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Flipping Gulf Coast. Oh! Reese just almost killed himself trying to get that treat. All right, you got it. Oh, can he see it? You guys see it? Hey, he found it. He found it. Carmen, hello. Oh, you know what? It's a little quiet. Let me turn this. Ah! I always do that. Hopefully. You guys hear the backup music? Just a little bit of noise. Hey, Cathy, Chris, and everyone else. Miss Q's here, says no band practice tonight, so I get to be here listening with y'all. Awesome.
Yay.
I think I'm gonna do some work tonight.
What work?
Cathy brought the barge. I think I'm gonna try to glue some shoes. We'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna make a mess. Have the same problem with the Mexican chili powder family chili recipe. Can only use that, and it's discontinued. Or is that a brand? Mexine? I've never heard of that. Wait, we have tahine, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Mimi's laughing. We're gonna get like 50 jars of this stuff.
Right.
We won't sell it, guys. We'll
No,
use it.
I mean, I need it forever.
Susan says, hello, I love your channel. I'm learning so much from you. Almost ready to take the leap and start my eBay selling adventure. Hey, awesome.
Should I show them the tampons that are also discontinued?
BOLO, these tampons.
Literally, you guys want to see?
We're starting off with the good stuff.
Well, I don't know.
Ellie, hello.
Yeah. Okay, whenever you put on my screen.
Okay. Linda, good evening from Alabama. They want to see the tampons. All right. Your screen's good.
Yeah.
Whoop.
So these.
Look at these. Look at these.
Specifically, like this white with the purple. Like, I mean, it could be Super
Kotex.
Plus or regular, whatever, but like not this newer black box. It has to be this box. But yeah, like their sell through is super high, and look how much they're going for.
Holy.
And yeah,
Dude, they're
Of course,
selling them loose. They're just selling loose
Yeah.
tampons.
I would buy. I would buy them because, yeah. Oh man, someone. Well, I guess that's still pretty high. I mean, considering these are like less than $5 a box regular, I guess they're either discontinued or they got pulled or whatever. I don't know what makes a product get discontinued, but anyways, BOLO. I will buy those from you too if you have a better deal than eBay.
Hopefully it's not like some toxic shock or something like that. Hey, we got Jamela. How's it going? Sorry, I might have said your name wrong. Hey, everyone. My first time catching a live. I'm glad to be here. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Glad you could be here, too. Sounds good. Okay. How to 101 says, who all in your family friends know you guys do YouTube? Is it a known thing in the family or just a you guys thing? I mean, like our immediate family knows. I guess we don't have very
Your
much
whole
friends or family.
Huh? I don't have any family like this. I mean, Chris has 6. Well, he's one of 6 kids.
One of
so
6.
His family. I'm an only child, and my parents are dead, and so I don't have any family. But other than his family, which is my family,
I count though. You guys are Cathy's family.
I've never. Well, I did make a Facebook post on our anniversary that said that we do YouTube, but nobody really said anything about it. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they know. I mean, it's there for them to find out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, periodically we have like some, I don't know, some old school friend of ours that finds out or something. But yeah, we don't really have too many friends. My close friends know. They don't. I mean, they just like whatever. Jared, what's going on? Hello. The meatballs might be waiting for him in the mailbox. Ooh. We did get something in the P.O. box.
Oh, is that what the meatballs?
Maybe they're meatballs.
I was gonna go today, but I didn't have any UPS packages. Our P.O. box is at the UPS store.
Yes, Maxine is the brand. Okay. Now I gotta Google
probably
it.
a BOLO.
Gotta
Let's
bring
see
up
how much
the-
it sells for on eBay.
Is it on short supply? Maxine chili powder.
Is it MEX?
MEXENE. I'm probably saying it wrong. $41.
19 have sold.
Jeez.
40. You could
Looks
buy
like
some.
Amazon has them right now. Let's see. 2 ounces, pack
Now I
of
want
4.
to try it.
So it's $1.86 an ounce. Basically $15 for 4 packs of 2 ounces. Ellie, I don't know. Original Maxine chili powder seasoning. Interesting. All right. Everybody wanted to see the tampons. You may end up with a huge supply of chili paste. Right?
I will appreciate it.
Scott, the Cha-Ching King, says, I haven't written anything in the chat because I haven't come up with anything clever, but soon. Soon.
I'm almost done drafting my stuff.
What is so special about them? I don't know. They just discontinued them, right? Those.
I mean, I don't. Every time I've tried any other kind, it hurts. I don't know how.
All right, nice.
So I don't know. That's the only kind I like. I don't know what's so special about them, but I just like them.
Q says, Chris. Okay, they want to see the tampons. Dude, they're selling those loose tampons. Did you ever think he'd say that on YouTube? Nope.
Every time I get credit on Mercari, I usually use it. Like when you guys join with my code, I usually use it for tampons.
Okay, we're like 13 minutes into the stream. We got to save this for like the late show part. Holy moly on the tampons. We're gonna get demonetized. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to ask why those cost so much or not. Since I'm a guy, I'm not sure. I'm listening right now on my phone and watching y'all on TV. What's going on, Maria? Sorry about. What are these friends you speak of? Says Scott. Scott knows we do YouTube. He's
and
a
now
friend.
we have no friends, so except him.
It's still my birthday. Where are you?
Actually, my bestie just had a baby today.
Happy birthday. Yeah, we probably shouldn't put any pictures on the internet, huh?
Why not? But
Yep. Bestie had a baby. Seems like everything's good and healthy. Q says, my family are chosen, not blood related. Other than my kids, best family in my opinion. Maria concurs. Flipping Gulf Coast, you should try it. It's nothing like a chili powder packet. I used to buy it in bulk. They went out of stock. Paying $19 for 2 ounces is so hard to do. Right?
You ready for our
Oh. Should we hold up a box of tampons?
No. I don't have any more.
Oh, man. Loving the tampon reactions.
Yeah, that was
Scott's like, it's time for me to go.
My eyeball was like this in the photos. Like, hey, use that one. I'll just take a picture of you. Chris is live on YouTube.
You didn't bring me a Diet Coke.
I thought you asked for a water.
I asked for both. Guys, I had to push back my haircutting appointment, and I have not been like this scruffy in a long time. Whenever I come into the stream, I feel like I'm just listening to a podcast. Y'all are fun to hang out with on Thursdays. Well, hey, glad we can be some fun. We're gonna get some work done. Kathy is
they're drafting
some
now.
things. Well, we'll have some fun and work. Got here a few minutes late. What don't I understand? What I don't understand is how the whole conversation is tampons and chili powder. Thinking these don't necessarily go together.
We were talking about the chili paste.
They're bolos, bro.
Yeah, we're talking about bolos.
Do not mix chili paste and tampons. Ask me how I know. No. Hello, mom teacher lessons. Hello. Seems like you've been picking up and concentrating on selling shoes. Is that just what you've been finding lately?
It's always what I've wanted to do.
We have been intentionally focusing on shoes. Well, Cathy has.
I'm just putting this in my story. I will tell you in 1 second.
Yeah. Her post is going to be all jumbled. Yeah, so Cathy has been sourcing mostly shoes. If she finds anything other than shoes that is valuable, it's hard to say no to that still. If we know it's going to sell fast or whatever. But
basically, shoes has always been my favorite. It's easy and fast, and I've been trying to make work take less time. So
yeah,
it's the easiest way I know how to do it, and the thing that brings me the most joy, I guess. Not measuring and
selling shoes.
Is that weird? I go buy 100 pairs of stinky shoes every week and then
not stinky.
I know they're stinky.
There's a market for that. We're not in that market. Chris's PSA: tampons and chili paste should never be used together. You heard it here first, guys. Probably first ever. Only time that's ever been said in the world. Questions, y'all. Question: have y'all ever sold stained clothes? If so, how do you price them?
I think it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I've sold a lot of stained kids' clothes, and depending on if it was like a special item, I've sold it even still for over retail if somebody really wanted it. So it really just depends.
I mean, it has to be a desirable clothing, right? If it's vintage or has something.
I was just looking at my eBay and I was searching. I've been looking for the Aviator Nation hoodie that I lost. Well, that got stolen from in our Vegas situation. But yeah, I have a saved search on eBay. And earlier I was looking at Aviator Nation, which is showing up in my recently viewed. And one of them today had a hole in it, and they still have it priced around $100. And it'll still probably sell around $100 because people want that. So
yeah,
some stuff sells flawed for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine if something has the collectible aspect of it, like a game worn jersey and it's still got some grass stains, you probably want to keep those on, kind of thing. But if it's just like this shirt and it's stained, I don't know who would buy that. Has to have some kind of wow factor, or we won't buy it. I'm not saying it won't sell. It's just we're not interested in that. How's the health journey going? I'm starting again after my 5th and final kid.
It's going very well. I think it'll be going better when we get to the new house. Right now, it's just
we're in this weird.
It's we don't want to get too much groceries, and then
we're making excuses easier because we're wow.
We got Taco Bell for dinner because, we took our son to Taekwondo because today was the last day to earn their stripes for the belt test this weekend, and one of our sons is going to get his new belt, and one of them, he's not going to get it on Saturday, but he might be able to get it at the makeup on Tuesday if he gets them on Monday. So anyways, long story short, they didn't cook dinner like we should have. But yeah, so at the new house we'll have more space. We're gonna have like a deep freeze and stuff. So
yeah,
I don't really know how to cook at all, so going to try to learn small baby steps. And yeah, as far as exercise, I've still been doing 5 workouts per week. That's either weightlifting or walking or both.
I have not been doing anything. I've been eating too much. I'm so stressed. I am a stress eater. So, yeah, we need to close on this house so I can stop eating so much. Hi from Mitch. I can. I'm the opposite. I do not like listing shoes. I don't like storing them. I don't like shipping them. I do like wearing them, however. I thought it was like the beginning of a Dr. Seuss book. I don't like wearing shoes. I don't like listing shoes.
How are we going to give Scott back all these super chats?
Super chat.
I have been truly motivated by the health updates. I appreciate you guys.
The girliest.
Scott, what happened to your voice? You got so feminine lately. Scott, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. We do appreciate you very, very much.
Are you still doing your nightly walks?
Yeah, you and Melody. How do you clean the shoes? I find it hard to get my kids' shoes clean inside and out.
I don't clean them very much. If it's my own kids' shoes, if it can't go in the washing machine and I think it's too dirty, I'll either just donate it or toss it. But otherwise, I'll list it dirty and just say this is play condition. But when I buy them for sourcing to sell, I try to not buy dirty ones, or I'm okay just listing them dirty.
Walking every day, Melody has been too, but I'm faster. He's got shoes with the flames on the side.
I try to walk like turtle slow, and Chris is like, "You're going too fast."
You do not like. Okay, when we walk, she's like 10 steps ahead of me.
Not on purpose.
I'm like,
I just can't walk that slow.
Like if we were like in a survival situation, she would just leave me behind. I know it. And Fisa's here. What's going on?
Hey, Anfisa.
Far North Home, Anfisa. How's it up in Alaska?
One day I'll even grow all my own food like Anfisa. Probably not.
That'd be cool.
Probably never.
That'd be cool.
It is pretty cool.
I mean, we live in Colorado, so we can have like tomatoes, or like squash, zucchini. My plan of listing is not working out. I can't quit laughing long enough to list. All right, guys, let's be serious.
All right. We'll turn on my listing.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
I'm gonna go to Cathy's screen. Our Vegas situation, LOL. I'm listing a stained black gunny sacks dress this Sunday.
Speaking of, this is the hoodie. If anyone sees it, please tag me.
Send it with all your chili paste. I'm just kidding. Hey, Scott. Good night.
Well, you guys have... It's the one I have in on my profile picture on Instagram. So, like...
Blue with the smiley.
Yeah. Probably size large or extra large. It doesn't have to be blue. Like, if I found this one, be fine. So, any of these smiley hoodies, tag me.
Anyway, Scott said he's listing a stained black label gunny sacks dress this Sunday. Poor condition. Gonna start the auction at 99 cents and see what happens.
Awesome.
Good luck with that. Scott, I like selling shoes. Easy to list. Don't pick up if they don't need much cleaning. Easy to store and ship, but I hate to wear them. You guys are like the exact opposite. Air fryers have made cooking so easy. We haven't really used our air fryer too much. Maybe like 4 or 5 times.
That's the one that looks like a...
I gotta, yeah. We need to get like
one.
it was a... Is it Shark? Ninja.
But it looks like, what's that other?
So I got an air fryer that has like a rotisserie basket in there. I was like, that looks cool.
Like not the one with the drawers that like
Right, not like
seems to
a
have.
drawer bucket. It's almost like looks like a toaster oven with like a rotisserie, which it makes really good wings and fries. It cooks them really evenly. But you know, wings and fries are not really the most healthy thing. So coming is easy when.
What in the world?
Whoa!
Thanks for the content. Smiling face with hearts.
Heidi, what?
Thank you.
The huge
Did you mean it to
$50
be
super
like
chat.
$5? This is too much.
Please let me know if that
Yeah.
was that a mistake. That's got to be a mistake.
You guys make me uncomfortable. Thank you.
Man, Heidi, no mistake. My goodness, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mama Teacher Lesson says I'm a stress eater too. Stress eaters unite. 865 picker, what's going on? Let's see. Coming is easy to learn if focus on foods. If you focus on foods you like. Cooking is what you meant to say. So I was a little confused about the sentence here. Cooking is easy to learn if you focus on foods you like. Darn that autocorrect, right? So if it is not, it would be best. So if it is not, it would be best to turn it to t-shirt yarn and sell it. Oh, like a dirty shirt, stained shirt. A t-shirt yarn. Is that what people do? Do they like turn t-shirts into yarn? I haven't seen that.
I'm not very crafty.
We're
so
not
I don't,
crafty
pay
people.
attention.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Another autocorrect.
Oh, hi from Michigan. Mish I can. That's guys, I am not a very smart person 99% of the time. I might try to auction it, never done it. Yeah, I mean, auction if you're more than happy to get rid of something for 99 cents, you know what I mean? Cuz that's our experience. Anytime we've auctioned something, it's always been at a loss. But we don't sell collectible things. Huh?
I haven't
Not at a
auctioned
loss,
very many things.
but like we tried auctioning things that hadn't sold on, and it's not like they sold for much, you know. That voice thing is cool. Cooking is easy if you focus on foods you like. My mom was a horrible cook. Oh, did you delete? See, on this thing, it doesn't delete the comments. So I'm sorry. Just like
So
showed your typo, your
embarrassing,
autocorrect
and then,
all over there. I'm so sorry. Cooking is easy if you focus on foods you like. My mom was a horrible cook, so I am a self-taught one out of necessity. I have a hard time saying the word. Out of necessity. I tried to look at eBay FAQ on how to get my items into categories, but to no avail. There is no store category under edit. Any advice? How do we do that? Store. Edit. Okay, so go to your seller hub. Go on the store tab, hover over it, and click store categories. And it will give you an option to add store categories. And you can add them there. And then once you have them added in there, you should be able to add your items to those categories. Let me know if that works for you. You would get faster if there was a bear behind you. How many items do you list a day? Cathy shoots for about 20 a day, 5 days a week. That's like
currently.
The goal.
So right now, the ones I'm working on, I already did 20 today, but I didn't get any up on Monday, so I'm trying to catch up with those.
This mama budgets, do you send offers?
So on Posh.
To watchers, yeah, on eBay.
On Posh FBA sends offers all day. On eBay, I send offers every time I have a new watcher, pretty much. Mercari, occasionally.
It's Alaska. We are cold and full of mosquito bites. The mosquitoes come out in the cold. I'm just I'd still would probably choose Alaska right now. Is it raining a lot there? We've been getting a lot of rain. Although today was nice. Today was nice. Scott said he had to go edit. Hope everyone has a good night. Good night, Scott. Wiry like Barney Fife. Is that the smiley brand you wear? Like those slippers? Those
the
are
slippers were not. No, I got those at Goodwill. I think they're just like a cheapy brand.
Yeah.
So, Aviator Nation costs $1 million. You can see, but I just really like that hoodie.
$0.99. I think you meant $99, right? They are so hot right now. What do we list at 99? Oh, Scott.
Gunny sacks.
Right. The gunny sacks. Are gunny sacks dresses hot right now? I feel like
I mean, it depends on like which one I'll show you. What did he call his? Black label?
Black label?
So.
Man, what's that? Like cottage core?
Yeah.
Prairie dress stuff? I always thought gunny sacks was like prom dress.
No, like that's
like
the one
90s.
so that's why it wasn't very good.
Oh.
But yeah, like the prairie ones. I'm like in the bicycle trade group on Facebook. I've never had one. I was just like curious, and yeah, they sell for so much. It's crazy.
We should all go bid up his auction. Just kidding. That is not. That's not cool. On Mercari, do you put a hashtag in? Do you put in hashtag keywords or leave them blank?
I leave it blank because I'm lazy.
Jared needs some wings. Bring some for me too. Heidi says no. You know, I'm not quite convinced. You could be saying, no, I didn't mean to do that. Thanks again for the massive super chat, Heidi. Antique Excavators has great content, guys. I so need to list. Well, come on, let's list together. How often do you use flat rate shipping? What would you recommend for a postal scale? Well, we just have, we've used the same scale for 5-6 years now. It's just the Accutech, I think it was like $12 when we bought it. It's probably like $20 now. Thanks, inflation. It is linked in our descriptions. And yeah, if you do end up buying through that link, we do get a little kickback at no cost to you. We're probably going to get a little bit of a bigger scale once we get set up in the new place. One downside about this scale is the readout is like right next to the scale. So if you have like a 13 by 13 by 9 box on top of it, you can't really read the number very easily. You have to like get down there. So we want like a readout that's on a wire, on a cord that we can move to the side and be able to see it better. So we'll probably end up getting another scale in the next place once we get all settled in. Which, guys, closing should be in 15 days. You guys getting nervous? Because I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Breezy, what's going on? Use phone to take photos. Yeah. Yep, we do all the photos on the phone. Set the square mode. And there's like a table, a white table back there. Cathy pretty much photographs all the shoes on that table. And we have a little hanging hook on our wall. We photograph all the clothes on that little hook. Just right against our, it's not even white, our gray walls. And that's what works for us. Now we do use List Perfectly, and you can use the what's it called? Photo room, like the background remover. It's included with List Perfectly. That's what we do on the first photo.
Are you gonna do that when you?
I don't know. New England Thrifter says thanks. Well, you're welcome. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. I'm sure I'll just do whatever I do. Whatever's the laziest. I found the quickest way to list is to write down the title and all the info required for the listing, then take photos with my phone at my warehouse. And then when I get to my home office, I'll create the drafts. Later in the evening, I'll add the photos and posts. Hey, that's awesome. I think that's a fine process. I think the key is just to have a process, and kind of stick to it so that you're not forgetting things. What? 865 Picker super chatted $4.99. Thank you so much for that. You guys are on crazy tonight. Thank you. Annette's here. What's going on? Yes, on the rain. I'm in the Gulf Coast, Florida, Alabama line. Bad storms for a couple of days now, and it seems like the rain won't end. I was looking on our neighborhood Facebook group last night, and one of the people in our neighborhood has, like, there's anybody who has basements have like the sump pumps that pump all the water, and one of them was saying that their pump has pumped over 1 million gallons from like around their basement in the last month. And she was like, no, that's not a typo. It's like they've burned out. And I think the theory is that there's like the aquifer is like getting so full. It's like the groundwater is, the water levels like coming up to the basements, and like they're still getting flooding in their basement, even though they're pumping out 1 million gallons. And I remember driving by their house the other day, and I was like, oh crap, it looks like they broke like a sprinkler line or something, because it was just like pouring water out. Well, it turns out it was their sump pump was just dumping water. I thought that was crazy. I started to use my phone to take photos. Makes it easy to add them to the drafts when I complete the post. Nice. Hello from South Carolina, listening while driving to work. What's going on, Sean? Drive safe. Hope you have a good trip into work. Thanks for stopping in. Maddie says hi. What's going on, Maddie? Correct. They need to add the category from the Manage My Store. 20 a day is great. Yeah, and she's kind of doing them. I mean, she'll probably get the 20 up in the next...
I only have 18 drafts.
18? I ended up keeping these.
Rude.
So
Those were one of mine.
I know. She got these Nettleton, which isn't a brand that we really know, but she was like, this looks like a really nice shoe, And so she looked it up, and brand new. I mean, they're like made to order, made in the USA leather shoes. I think this is an older model, because I don't think it had, like, this is, what would you consider this leather? All the ones that were on there were a smooth leather. Pebbled. So it's like a pebbled leather, almost like a football. And yeah, like they sell them on their website for like $700. And this is like, it's my size. And you got them for what? $14?
$12.99.
$12.99. So I'm stealing those. And then, if we want to, I'll sell them when I'm done with them.
You have so many nice things to wear with that. He doesn't like own like anything to wear with those.
Could wear my Hugo Boss jeans.
Very nice.
Found some Hugo Boss jeans for like, what are they, like $30 a pair. Prom dress in the 80s was Gunny Sack's Jessica McClintock dress. And I had a few other sundress ones too. I'd be wealthy now if I kept my high school clothes, right?
I know every time I look at my baby photos, I'm like, oh man, that dress, that little vintage dress would be so much.
I can make categories. For instance, I wanted to do a sewing category. I did that. However, when I go to add my items with the sewing patterns, I find no way to get them under that category. So like when you're listing it, let me try to do get into one of these drafts on here are just nothing, right? But those are active. Drafts. Do you list from your phone? 865 picker. So when you're listing, you should be able to see item category, and then right next to it, it should say store category. I don't think that's something we can customize to show there. So basically you have like your photos, the title, and then like the subtitle, custom label, SKU. And then right under that, it should show the category. And then right next to the eBay category should show on the right of that, the store category. And then you can click that. Like for instance, ours defaults to other. If you click other, it should show all the other categories there that you have added in. Try that out. Let me know if that works for you. If you're doing it from your phone, I'm not quite sure. I imagine it'd be pretty similar. Q says, I actually released another short today and edited a couple more shorts in a video too. That's why I have to get my listings done tonight. Dang, Q, you're on fire. What's your favorite platform to sell on? Do you ever do Facebook Marketplace or have yard sales? Favorite platform is Poshmark.
Yeah.
Just for ease.
Easy. What was the second part?
Do you ever do Facebook Marketplace?
Not any.
You source on it a little bit.
Or, yeah, like we quit selling on the online Facebook probably over a year ago now.
It's been a while.
I was trying to delete all my stuff that was still on there the other day. Like I found a YouTube video that was like how to do it. You should make that video in our
Should
own
I?
way. Like just how to do that. Because that's a useful thing to know. Anyways.
How to delete your Facebook listings?
Yeah, because there's not a bulk way to do it. So this guy found a way, and it's pretty.
Just delete your Facebook profile and make a new one?
I guess if you want to lose all your reviews. I have 200 something at least reviews, so that's better than nothing. Yeah, I haven't sold on there because it felt like it wasn't worth the time it was taking.
Yeah.
And mostly the customer service, there just really isn't any.
I feel like Facebook Marketplace had so much potential, and then it just all of a sudden one day, it seemed like a lot of people were getting chargebacks, and there was no way to talk to anybody at Facebook to figure it out. And it just became too risky to like sell on there because you didn't know if it was going to be a smooth transaction, or if it was going to be, you sell something for $10 and then somebody does a chargeback and then you get a chargeback fee and then they say they never got it. And then, a lot of stuff for like a $5 profit or whatever, you know what I mean? So we just were like, yeah, no, thanks. I'm trying to see if I can do on my phone, which I think should be the same as an iPad there. Let's make a fake Nike Air Force One. Does your scale not have a hold button? Right, yeah, that's what we do. We if we can't see it, we'll push the hold button, and of course it'll be negative or whatever. But we'll just do the math. But yeah, that's a trick we do. If you can't see the readout of the scale, you could press that hold button, and it'll basically subtract that and zero it out, kind of thing. And then, yeah, just multiply it by a -1, and you're good to go. So, yeah, I see here. So I did a fake listing. I'm going to go like this real quick so you can kind of see better. So this is a fake listing, but right here under category, you should be able to see store category here, and then click that, and then we've got these categories: fall, spring, summer, winter. You should be able to do it right there. I imagine the iPad would be very similar to the phone. Do you send out offers on eBay? Yep.
I don't have offers on to where they could send me one, but I send them every time I have a new watcher.
Yeah, does your scale have the hold button? That is a great trick. Antique Excavator's out. Good night. Keep up the great work. Love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. Bought a new postal scale and love it. Yeah, I want one of those. I want like a big one that they have like at the post office. Q says, I wish I knew to keep all my clothes as a teen, right? I bet you had a bunch of band tees, right? Like some tour tees. Congrats on closing. I'm still attempting to get a rhythm of posting daily. Life does get busy some days. Maria, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Reese is literally laying right outside of his bed. Not right out. I'm gonna move the camera to you. All right, we're gonna move the Reese cam. Think you can avoid the startle?
Making him so nervous.
He probably just doesn't like this weird thing hanging over his head all the time. Literally thought the same thing the other day. I know, if only we knew, right? If only we knew all the things that we had when we were young would be desirable and collectible today. £660 capacity. Wow. That's a scale. Alicia says, we live in the hills around my area in Montana. There are natural springs that started popping up in the last 5 years and completely ruined people's houses around us. Not floodplain. Wow. That's what it kind of seems like. It's like just these underground springs have just... I don't know if it's like they rehydrated or what. I don't know how all that works. Do underwater like aquifers like shift routes and stuff? Got any tips on creating a habit of posting every day?
Not really, but my brain says if you want to pay your bills, you need to post some items today.
I'd say if you're having trouble, start small. if even if it's one, maybe starting the habit of every day doing one is better than trying to do 10 and then, getting overwhelmed. Maybe if you start small and do 1 or 5 and you are able to do extra some days, stock them up and save those as drafts to use the next day, or like a day where you're like, you know what, my house caught on fire today. I couldn't do it. So, that was a bad example, but you know what I mean? Like for the times, there's obviously going to be days that you could do more and days that you have to do less, right? So try to level it out a little bit. And then, grow it up as much as you can. I know new habits can be hard.
But once you do it and you start making sales every day, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's like, I know if I list my items, I'm going to make some sales.
Just list them. He won't know until the What's Old video. She's done that to me.
What?
You sold something,
stuff.
showing me like, I'm like, was that
I'm
mine?
about to list everything in your closet.
Did you
before
sell
we
my
move.
shirt? Anyone else have dreams about the bins?
I've been wanting to go real bad.
has been.
I keep mentioning it, but it's just never a good time.
It's always a good time to go to the bins. Am I right?
No.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, it looks like we only got 16 likes. We got 112 people here right now. Hit that thumbs up. It would really help us out. We do appreciate that. Any problems with Poshmark because of Posher VA? We've never had any problems. We have had problems with Poshmark before we started using Posher VA, but I mean, we've never really had an issue. Yeah, I was gonna glue some shoes. Should I try to do that? Should I try to cement some shoes?
Can you also keep up with the chat?
Probably not. I'm not keeping up with it. Oh my god!
Did it get on you?
I don't know, but some air just puffed in my face. Did you guys hear that? Was that on the microphone? I don't feel any contact. So I used to work at a cabinet shop when I was a kid, 19. And we used contact cement to glue like laminate and stuff, make laminate countertops and cabinets. Like Formica, you know what I mean? And so we would buy it by the 5-gallon bucket. And one day my boss told me, hey, it was a small shop. It was like me, my boss, and then like one other guy. I was like 19 and I was like the senior employee.
What are you gonna put this on with?
It has a brush built in. And so I had he told me to pick up the 5-gallon bucket of this contact cement and put it up on the workbench, right? He did not tell me that the lid was loose, right? So imagine like a 5-gallon bucket of paint with a loose lid. So he's like, yeah, just throw that up on the counter or on the workbench. So I'm like, okay, grab it. And I put it on the workbench, and that the contact cement went and like splashed up all on my face and down my front. And he just laughed. And I was like, I'm going home. And yeah, had to basically spend the next 12 hours cleaning out contact cement from my face and hair and clothes.
Is that why you're so like
Particular?
Yeah.
Probably. It's probably caused some trauma. But man, that smell brings me back.
So maybe we shouldn't do it right now.
What's up, guys? Wes from the Slim Flippers. What's going on, Wes? How you doing tonight? Heidi's asking, what's the latest on the schooly? It's still there. So obviously the house is kind of like taken.
There's no sense in working on it right now.
Right.
Until we get over there.
The problem with here and now is I have like all the stuff to work on it, like my tools and stuff, but they're in the garage. The garage also has all of everything else that we have that can't really be in the house. So it's a mess, right? And I always try to go out and clean it, and there's just nowhere to put stuff because it's small. We don't have anywhere to put the stuff, right? I'm saying right again a lot, like I did. The next house, we have a 4-car garage, which is going to allow me to have my shop set up all the time and not really have any need for putting stuff on top of my workbench, right? Cathy will be able to park inside. We'll have place for the kids' bikes and stuff like that, and the lawnmower. We're gonna have a lot more space. So I'm saying that because it's an excuse as to why I haven't done anything. But yeah, getting the house has taken a lot of our energy and our focus. And I think once we close on it, it's going to take a lot of our focus because we're going to be painting a lot and getting this house that we're in ready to rent. So it's coming, right? It is definitely something we want to do.
We need to hurry up.
And we need to do, but there are just these two big things.
I'm starting to not believe anything you say.
I know. But I mean, the demo is basically done. I think I just need to pull up some more, like probably 2 more plywood sheet size floorboards out, and then like treat all the rust that was underneath, and then I can basically build up from there. Do you have a store? You may need one in order to create the actual store categories. I create mine in the desktop version. Yeah, maybe that. Do you have a store? Are you still here? 865. That's happened before, and Chris's reaction was great because it was obvious he didn't know she sold his clothes. Right? That has happened. You remember that, Q? I haven't sold anything on Facebook Marketplace for months. I've almost stopped cross-posting there entirely. Yeah, that was another weird thing. Like, it'd be like long stretches of nothing, and then like a few days of really good sales out of nowhere. It just didn't make sense. Motivation is to list every day. Is tough to teach someone. You have to have a why for your reselling. That's important enough to make you do it. You have to have a why that is important enough to make you do it. Ours is, look at this dog. So he caught me. When is it time to create an eBay store? How many sales before you take the leap? Well, you only get 250 active listings without a store, right? Is it 250? You only get so many available listings a month. I think it's 250. It could be less than that. It's definitely no more than 250.
And that's like rolling. So if none of them sell the first month, they just renew themselves.
If we list this pair of shoes and it doesn't sell, it's going to count next month as well. So basically you can have 250 active listings free. And I think, am I right? Is it 250? I'm sure I'll get corrected if I'm wrong. So it's really just depends on what if you can do what you want to do without doing that, without having the store, by all means. Having a store does unlock being able to do like coupons, sales, putting your maybe not sales. Some of these things may not be true, but it does unlock some other features like vacation mode. I think is a store feature. So maybe that's a reason why you'd want to do it, even if you have 100 listings or so. But I'd say if you are planning on growing to the point of having a store, yeah, just hold out until I don't know what, Susan, like how much are you expecting or hoping to list? Like what are your goals? Yeah, you also get like discounts on shipping supplies if you have not the basic store, but the next one up. You get a quarterly coupon towards material like boxes or tape. And she's also asking, why is Poshmark your favorite? It's just very easy. It's like very, very easy. At least for the stuff we sell. I imagine it'd be harder for... Do you think video games sell well on Posh? Maybe in bundles. I don't know, because the shipping is expensive. So if it's something that doesn't really cost that much to ship...
I've sold these ones only.
Yeah. So it really just depends on your market, but for shoes and clothes, I think Poshmark is great. Lots of band shirts. I had so many Grateful Dead shirts that are now worth hundreds. That's crazy. See, I don't think I had anything as a kid that was worth anything now. Maybe my Nintendo 64, but even that's like $100. Currently have a ton of amazing band shirts, but nothing compared to the shirts I had as a teen. Susan says, so grateful for answering my questions. Hey, glad we can. And yeah, please keep asking if you have any. And again, you know, we're just giving you our opinion. I know there's many people in the chat that have different opinions from us, and that's fine. You know, if you're just getting started, you'll probably do some things the way you see online on YouTube and stuff. And then you might find, hey, I don't know if I want to do it that way. You know, like, oh, the Ginger Marvin doesn't do returns, but I think I should do returns, right? So we got lots of people here that do returns. We disagree. We do things different.
Disagree. I just don't want to.
Right, not that we disagree. Right.
I obviously
It's
think
different.
accepting returns is probably the right thing and better thing
We're
to do.
both successful at selling is the point I'm trying to make, right? Right.
I don't know what point you're trying to make.
I'm just saying, like, you're gonna learn some, like, a way to sell, and you're going to learn the way you sell. It's two different things. The way Cathy started selling is not how she's selling now, right?
Right.
You might go in thinking you want to sell shoes because you see Cathy sell shoes. You might not find shoes. You might find, you might be in an area where you find vintage t-shirts, and you could do way better with that. You got to change things up. Thank you for all that you do. You two inspire me to do more. Sweet, James. Thanks for hanging out. Got my listings done. Hey, that's awesome. Congratulations. Junk Monkey's going to the bins in the morning.
Lucky.
Are you in Seattle? Where's Rob at?
PNW. What is
Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, but
You're in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Portland. Or around there. I feel like my mom was just up there, huh? My mom's cruising all around. I think she's on her way back now, but she was just at Old Faithful. She's just at Yellowstone. Old Yellowstone. How many listings can I move from eBay to Posh at once on List Perfectly? Breezy, that is dependent on your computer, your patience, your mental fortitude. What's the most you do? I mean, you do like 20 at a time. We've heard of people doing hundreds at a time.
I mean, I don't move mine over. What do you mean? Because I haven't did mine that way, but I guess in the beginning.
Right, but if you haven't started using List Perfectly, you're gonna start cross-posting your stuff.
I feel like I can do 20 without it going too slow with our internet. I could probably do more. I just don't.
There is no hard limit. So it's basically whatever you are, physically able to do before things refresh or time out. But there's really no limit. The biggest limit is probably your hardware. I'd say, start at like 10, but no real limit. Mercari now has 4x6 labels. Apparently, Junk Monkey hears. It's about time. It's about time. Rob, I can do Mercari on my thermal printer by taking a screenshot of the label and printing it. I mean, that's what we do, but it's a pain in the butt. Not like it's a pain in the butt, but hey, saving anything, right? Saving a little bit of time, it's worth it. I wish you guys were going to the camp party with Liz Perfectly. Would like to hang out with you guys. You are the only YouTubers that I watch, and I will not get to see. Annette, so sorry. We really did want to go. We just have two little ginger Marvins.
And now, like the house, it would have been really hard to make it.
Yeah, like with us closing on our house, that would have been. Man, I would be eating so much more. But we were invited and we wanted to go. We just couldn't make it work out. I think I asked another one of your videos, but have you guys tried the live auctions or Posh or whatnot? If not, why not? If so, how did you like it? We have never tried. We've just have not really had the interest in it. I don't know. Not saying that we would not enjoy it. It's because, how would we know unless we actually tried? But I don't know. We focus on...
Yeah, like I'm trying to make everything less complicated.
Yeah.
I'm trying to uncomplicate my life.
Right.
This year and forever. It just feels like that's a complicated thing to do, and I really think you have to sell a heck of a lot more to make the same amount of money, and I'm not into that.
I think, I don't know. I think it works great for some people. We just were not interested in restructuring our whole business. I feel like if you're going to do it, you have to do that. I mean, yeah, some people kind of did like half and half, but I don't feel like those people that were doing that are still...
Like, there's no way I could keep up with my 20 listings a day and add that in. So I'd be losing money on my 20 listings a day, which I already know I'm going to make pretty much the same amount of money, at least on a week or monthly basis. I
gotta admit, it like... There were times when it was like, man, should we be doing this? Like, right. It looks fun. It looks...
I'm sure we would have made...
We probably would have made it work a little bit, but... It's just we try to keep focused, and I think with anything, consistency and focus is the key to success. And we just were like, we weren't sold that it's gonna be the way of the future. Like, it was kind of, I don't know if people were saying that, but and I know we joked around here and there, kind of saying it felt a little bit like QVC, like, Home Shopping Network. We don't blame anybody for who does, we've shopped on Whatnot. We've actually never been to a Poshmark Live, but yeah, we have nothing against Whatnot or people that use Whatnot. We just, I don't know. We just have not really been that excited about trying to do it. Just dropped off my camper for $1,500 worth of repairs. Ew. A $27,000 trailer, less than 2 years old. Dang, what kind of repairs? Do you prefer Windows or Apple computers for eBay? What do you prefer? Because you use both.
I mean, well, my Apple computer is a laptop, and I prefer listing right here, but I also prefer going to Starbucks, so.
She wants to look cute for Starbucks. I
like listing off this computer the best.
there's definitely perks for both. We're not we use Apple products, we use Windows products. We don't use Android, but I prefer Windows just for that kind of stuff. But yeah, the MacBook is nice for on the go. It's like you can get it done. For a while here, we did have a MacBook set up where Cathy is as like a docking station, and we would basically take the laptop and plug it in, and it would have multiple screens, keyboard, mouse. So it was like a desktop, but it was not like as powerful as a desktop. I think the power is kind of nice when you're doing like cross listing, multiple things, bulk listing. And then I do video editing on this computer. It's all Windows based, so we prefer Windows, I guess, slightly. It is $250 for the store. Rob saying my store coupon doesn't work this quarter. I called in about it. They're supposed to be sending a new one. Oh, did we spend the last one?
What?
The coupon? Or is it today? Or this month?
April, May, June. Is it today?
Not today.
Well,
but like, have we spent this Q2?
I don't know. Probably not.
We might need to do that. But yours didn't work. And they are supposed to be giving you a new one. Man, Junk Monkey's got some bad luck. $1,500 $1,500 repairs. Your coupon's not working. eBay gave me a total cap of 750 active listings without a store, and I'm not near that yet. Oh, so yeah. That's just like your, what is it called? That's just the maximum that they'll let you list, your limits. They will still charge you if you don't have a store. Anything over 250 listings, they'll still charge you the listing fee. So every one of those extra 500 listings is going to be like, I don't know, 50 cents or whatever it is at that level every month.
Well, these say orange, but they look like mine, which are, I would say red, but I don't know. So now I don't want to say a color.
It almost reminds me of like the DoorDash orange.
Well, I'm not saying a color.
The merchants, what's going on? Mary, hi friends. Not alone with the eBay troubles. Kelly says, when I hit my limit of 250, I opened the store but eBay didn't increase my listings total until I called and asked. Then they increased to 1,000. But since they since increased it more automatically. Yeah, we're able to list 26,000 items. I don't think we ever will.
Unless we get some multi-quantity 20,000 item listing or something.
Honestly, I've been at this 1.5 years, and we adjust and learn all the time. Yeah. How many hours do you spend listing and sourcing in a week?
Listing.
You can get your listings done probably 2 to 3 hours with photo.
2 times 5. Well, that's listing plus photographing, so add 5 plus
sourcing.
I mean, let's just add 5 for like bagging and then whatever, like taking it to storage and then getting my sales. So let's say about 20 hours of that stuff. And then
for
sourcing, it's hard to say because it's always different, and sometimes I don't source at all if I get a whole bunch one week, and usually most of my trips are like 15-20 minutes run in, run out. So I mean less than 5 hours, I would say.
Rob is south of Portland. Yeah, I feel like my mom was just all up in that PNW. Cleaning shoes while listening. That's the way to do it. I should be gluing these. I need to get a smaller brush. Whoo! Oh. That could have been bad. Knock the whole thing down my front again. All right. He's probably listening or repairing a watch, so I'll answer for him. Tape off where I don't want to get glue before I do that.
So you're not gonna do them?
I'm gonna do them. I don't know if I should do it during the live.
I already told
Perfectly glitches out if I bulk upload more than 3 at a time. What's your hardware situation? There's 115 people in the chat. Who forgot the thumbs up? Hey, we got 55 likes now. Thank you, guys. I need to put a little like counter on this screen. Yeah, give these guys a thumbs up. Question: do you fill in the sold amount, cost of goods, fees, and shipping costs on List Perfectly for a sale? Do you just use it on your spreadsheet? Yeah, we just use the spreadsheet. We don't really fill that out on List Perfectly. We never really have. I think we were using our spreadsheet before List Perfectly had that option. Absolutely love your spreadsheet. It helps me so much. Hey, glad it helps. Kelly says, I hit the like and I got my cha-ching. Boom, guys. There you go. Hit the like, guaranteed. You'll get a cha-ching. Just kidding. Some days I can post 50 or 70, and some days I'm lucky if I can do 10. Thank you for being an amazing power couple. Maria, 50 or 70? That's honorable. Like, great job. I've noticed a lot of eBay sellers are husband and wife or with help. I'm a single lady lately, and with watching grandchildren and household to take care of, I'm finding time limited to list. The struggle.
See, Chris does almost all those things, so I don't have to. So that's how I can like list a lot.
Yeah, I don't really help with eBay per se, but I help with all the other household stuff, and I do the YouTube and stuff. Like if Cathy wants some help with some shoes, like I took numbers off some shoes today. But it's really, I don't want her to get her nails messed up. But that only takes me
a few minutes,
15, 20 minutes, and I can watch a YouTube video while I'm doing it. But I do plan on doing some of my own listings. You gonna help me? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be like, babe, I need help. How do you spell Skechers?
Perfectly has spell check.
Am I the only one that spells Skechers wrong all the time?
Well, actually, I see some people on eBay. I think they do it on purpose, though. They'll put it right and wrong. Or like, I don't know. Did Skechers used to spell it different?
Probably not, but sketch,
No, I know.
has a T in it.
Like if you search SK, how do you spell it like this, right?
With a T. So it shows some.
Like they'll put it both ways. Or something. Let's see. Skechers, 12,000 results.
Mandy says, I deleted Whatnot a few months ago. It was too much of a distraction to me. I don't miss it. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely... Like, we have not shopped on there in a while.
No, and I even have, like, some credit that I could buy something probably for free. But if I get on, then I'm, like, on there for, like, an hour and just wasting time.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird... Not weird, but it's a different way to shop.
Right.
if you're looking for one specific thing, it's almost like you're better off just paying more somewhere else.
You know, for me, it's like, okay, I have credit. I want to buy something, but you don't know if you're
Right.
I want it to be a good deal, so then I could flip it. So then I'd have to sit in a whole auction just to find something worth flipping.
Ooh, I want that. And then somebody bids
Yeah.
more than what you want to pay. And you're like, well, no, okay, never mind. Or then you're like, okay, well, I've already been here, so I'm just going to go ahead and spend $5 more or whatever. And then you bid way more than you want. So it's interesting. I only seen 3 earlier hit the like. Well, hey, we're up to 65 likes now. Thank you so much. I want to see if there's a way to put, like, man, I don't know, maybe like a little picture on the screen, and like the more likes we get, like, say, I don't know, what could it be? A picture of something that gets, you know, like on like people that play video games on these streams, they'll have like these. It's like a picture of something related to whatever they're doing, and it gets like bigger and cooler as more people. I don't know. What could reselling be? What could a picture of a pile of money or something? Maybe the more thumbs ups we get, like a little pile of money grows or something.
Okay.
Or is it just stupid? Are the points not working? Uh-oh. For every 20 thumbs up, Chris has to list something. No. Are the points really not working? Let me check this thing out. Why is the bot not on? All right. The bot was not on. As soon as it gets on, I'm going to give everybody some extra points because it hasn't been giving anybody points. Stupid bot. Just send 20,000 points my way. They're not good for anything yet.
Forever.
They will be.
I've
I've got plans. I've got plans.
Is it the same plans you have for your bus? I'm not trying to be mean.
Somebody's going to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Somebody named Chris.
eBay is launching eBay Live soon. Now, I have seen YouTube has where you could do like selling online, but it's not like auction style. I think if we ever did something like merch or something like that, we probably would end up trying to figure out how to do that, but I don't know. Still feel like it will be my selling platform. eBay Live. Try it out. Let us know. My 49-year-old husband died 1 year ago yesterday. Oh, Susan. And I want to make a living doing what I love. Susan, I'm so sorry to hear that. I will say, I mean, it's a lot. It's reselling for a living it's hard work. It's not just shopping. I have to use my eBay coupon the first week or I'll forget. Tell him, Cathy.
I don't know.
Oh, we mentioned points and Tommy's here. What's going on? Tommy in Seattle. I guess I haven't got down to where you at. Is the bot working yet? Another question. How do you... There we go. All right, let me give some points. How do I do this? Add points. Give everybody 100 points. I don't know if that worked. Another question: how do you do sales on eBay? Is that a thing where you need to have a store? Do you need a store for sales?
I think so. I just actually started one today, although I've been doing them lazily. Like, so you go to marketing. So like, you know, click your eBay, your overview, marketing, promotions, and then, well, if you've never started one, you'd have to. Do you remember? I don't actually.
Oh, it would be
create a promotion right here
under Reese.
Yeah.
Let me hide him.
Right up here, this blue button, and then yeah, then you can do like different kinds. I think I just always do a percentage
sale
off
event.
Usually,
Sale event.
you know, we had that
markdown.
one sale going for a while. That was every month it would like drop into a new percent, but I haven't done that in a while. But right now I'm just doing 11% off, and was thinking about adding in a coupon, maybe, but I'm tired. I'm tired of like thinking about sales and stuff. Like, I really want to run a sale before we move, but the thought of creating a coupon is overwhelming to me.
So that's how you do it. You just Mary says you need to have a store. I think that's true. Your channel is the first I found that really made me believe I could do this. Well, Susan, I mean, like, I know you got a lot of things going on, so it's hard. It's work. Not to say it's possible, obviously. Cathy's reselling by herself does make more than we used to make working for our, not for ourselves, but working for other people back in the day when we used to do that. Burnt orange or tangerine orange? We're like way back in the chat. I do have the starter store, just not sure how. I sell a DVD that consists of 3 discs. Ladies Returning says all 3 discs. Chance of that sounds like a scam. What's wrong with all 3 discs? I sell a DVD that consists of 3 discs. Ladies Returning says all 3 discs. Chance of that sounds like a scam. We'll see. Like they were missing or something? US West Coasters need to create some local meetups. Feeling FOMO. Condolences, Susan. Yes, definitely Susan. Tommy says, hi, Chris and Cathy. The dog and I were out walking. Beautiful summer night. Still light out. Forgot it was Thursday. Just blame it on the dog, huh, Tommy? No. Thanks for hanging out, Tommy. List 10 a day. You got this. Saw Cathy's shoe haul yesterday, and I'm amazed how many good shoes she finds at Goodwill. Mine's overpriced and never in good condition. The struggle is real. Now, how many shoes did you have to look at to get those?
A million.
A million. A million. Condolences. I struggle with spelling Skechers. Man, you know what? I do it all the time. Cathy will be like, can you look up in the spreadsheet where these are? And I'm like, we don't have those. Spell them right. I'm sure you've answered this like a million times, but which program do you use to cross list? Michelle, we use List Perfectly. There should be a link down in our description, and Cathy's using it right here. You can kind of see exactly how she cross lists. You guys are so awesome. Well, thank you. I don't know about that. Cathy's awesome. Reese's awesome.
Not.
Look at that awesome. That awesome dog.
Where are the beans? Oh, there they
I've heard sketchers say that if there is a T in their name, it's most likely due to an autocorrect error.
are.
For every thumbs up, Chris has to list something. Can you just send 20,000 points? I need lots of points. See, look, Ginger, the owner of the channel, only has 430 points. Good, got shoes from Goodwill. Later notice text inside. Sample, not for resale. What would you do? I feel like we've had something like that before.
Oh, yeah.
We
I
sold
would
it.
just say that it says that, but I would still list them.
I think that's more for like retail agencies to not sell. That's why they donated it probably to Goodwill. But I don't know. I would try to see if there's other listings that say not for resale. Yes, you need a store to run sales. Let's see. Thank you for all your great haul posts. It inspires me to try to search out the new brands. Nice. Do points expire? I had way more than 260.
Do they expire?
They shouldn't. Do they expire?
You better give everyone a whole bunch.
I just did.
But more.
Well, I don't know
What
if
about
that
the
actually
people
went
that aren't
through.
here today?
I need to Google this.
Making up fake points. Goodness.
There's no sound. What's going on?
Oh my gosh. I cannot spell condition. That is what is going on.
Ooh. You're misspelling words. All right. Where? Need some music again. Sharon, I'm gonna look into that because I feel like he had more than 260 also. Really think he should be awarded 20,000? I don't think he had 20,000 though. Do you use suggested price when listing your items on Poshmark? No. No. Never. Cathy and Chris, I ordered that dog meatball treats for our puppy. They came today and she is crazy about them. I'm telling you, those things, they got like, is there like a catnip for dogs? Is it meat? Like literally Reese was crazy about those things. I mean, he just, if you've seen in our recent videos, we got these other ones and he's way more polite. Maybe it just isn't as good. I don't know. It's weird. Kind of wish those were peanut butter cups. Imagine if you had 920 peanut butter cups. That's a good Halloween. We have a Texas meetup group if anyone is local. Is Scott gonna go? Q says, I'm back. Daughter called to find out how to make my pasta salad at 11:30 p.m.
It's very important.
You don't get pasta salad wrong, you know? You gotta get it right. Bob, what's going on? Says, hey guys, how do you handle multiple item listing on your spreadsheet? So Bob, you're going to want to use a line for each item, even if they're the same item, unless you're selling it as a lot. But the reason is because they're going to sell at different times, and that same line tracks the sale along with, you know, when you got it and stuff. So if you got 10 of the same item, you're going to want to have 10 lines. Now, if we can store all 10 of those things in the same box, we'll just put the same bin location. But then if one sells, we could put that sale information on that first line, and then that basically marks it as, that way we know how many are available and how many have sold, and we could track the numbers separately. I know it seems weird, but that's just the best way to do it with the spreadsheet. Ben says, I use list imperfectly, and it's a hassle, I tell you. I think it definitely has its days where, although have you had much issue lately? There were some stretches where eBay was doing some big changes.
Whenever there's a big change on any of them.
But that's any of the platforms. Any of them are going to have that. If you do ever have an issue, get a hold of their customer service. They are very proud of having really good customer service. Pasta salad. Did it have pesto, sun-dried tomatoes, or mozzarella cheese? Guys, I feel like I need to do a poll about this. Should pasta salad have celery? Yes or no?
Well, pasta salad.
Pasta salad. Should it have celery?
I don't know.
How do you?
I feel like that's a different salad that has celery.
Pasta salad? I'm starting a poll. How do you spell celery? I might have spelled celery wrong. Don't make fun of me. What is this points that everyone's speaking of? Points. So Ben,
Don't worry
hey,
about
what's
it.
going on, Ben? So the idea is someday there's gonna be
We might die before that day comes.
Someday there's gonna be a way to redeem some of these points to do cool things on the stream. You might like pop up a GIF or like a sound effect, or change like a camera filter or something like that. It's something that I have been meaning to work on, and every time I get in like an hour deep on something with it. It's just a lot of it is over my head. I know it can be done, but that's the idea. Just to make the live a little bit more interactive and fun, and I think eventually even be able to use, if you have enough points stored up, maybe even get some like stickers, or like whenever we have that, which you don't have yet. Hey, point the camera at your face. What are you doing over there? What are you doing?
What are you talking
Look
about?
at you. You're like half off the camera.
Okay.
You're like drifting.
Hello.
You're like she's scooting further away from me. Am I embarrassing you?
I just got back in the camera.
Thank you.
Yes, you're embarrassing me that you still have points and like.
I am
never
very late.
made
I have
them.
not started listing. I need to put 20 up tonight. Eek! 6x6. You could do it. All right. How's this poll doing? 67. Oh. End poll. A third of you think celery should have or be in pasta salad? Maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. I had pasta salad once with celery, and it was like, no thanks.
You don't like celery,
I don't like celery.
but it's so good.
Tommy, it has cherry tomatoes, red peppers, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. That sounds like a good one. Does it have celery? I'm sure you probably said make an Italian style. Ew, no celery. Good. Good. That sounds like the pasta salad at Panino's. The one that she makes.
Celery?
No.
Oh.
The pepperoni and mozzarella cheese, cherry tomatoes.
That does sound.
Don't think they expire?
All right, I'm done with all the listings I had, which was 18, not 20. So.
Whoosh.
Less than 2 hours,
Hey,
including drafting.
Yeah, there you go.
Not too bad.
Just hang out and chill for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Talk
I
about
might fall asleep before that.
talk about celery.
Alright. What do you guys like to put on your celery? Peanut butter.
Ants on a log?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's like calling it ants on a log makes it more appetizing. Here, you want celery or do you want these ants on a log? Do you want that? Because that tastes better than celery. There are not many shoes in my Goodwill stores. It makes me wonder if they're listing them on their online store. Makes you wonder. Pepperoni and mozzarella. I'm in, right? Lori said, Mama with a camera says, hello. Sorry to be late. We had a fun little family celebration. Well, hey, don't be sorry about that. No way. How dare you spend time with your family? We're your family. No. Lori, thanks for stopping in. You should have taken the night off. Behind 2, I have at least 12 more to go tonight. Come on, guys. You got this. I walk in and you're saying peanut butter cups, and we literally just ate Reese's ice cream cake.
My Target order just came with those Quest peanut butter cups. I kind of want some now.
Ooh, go get one.
No.
What kind of pasta salad are we talking about? Hopefully none with
I've really
celery.
been wanting what's the tomatoes and mozzarella? That's it.
Caprese?
Yeah.
Caprese?
I've been wanting that really bad.
All right, guys. If you don't know, now we talk about food. Jody, hey everybody, I made it. Hope everyone is doing well. We're doing all right. How you doing, Jody? No celery. Yes, celery. No. No. What made you guys decide to use List Perfectly compared to other venues like Vendu, etc.?
Just picked it and it worked. And
I think List Perfectly came out first, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure it came
I
out
hadn't really
first.
heard of any others at the time, so I was already using it, and then
We
by
just-
the time I
yeah.
heard about Vendu, I was like, "What's the point of trying it? I already like this."
We started List Perfectly back when you got on a waiting list.
But I think I did look up Vendu, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't like their pricing structure because I list so much."
Yeah.
So for no other reason other than that, probably I was already liking List Perfectly, and I did not like that Vendu has like per whatever so many listings you pay more if you go over it, and they have other add-ons and things.
I have indeed put celery in my pasta salad. Get out of here, 6x6. You're banned. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, I don't hate celery as much as I'm acting like I do right now. I just don't eat it. Like I really don't. You know where celery belongs? It belongs in like a stew. Like
I like celery.
like it's good in like a, what's that soup? Minestrone, is it? It's in minestrone, right? Like, I like when it absorbs the juices of like meat that's in the soup. That's good.
Sorry. I'm literally yawning so big.
We talk about food and we yawn until we fall asleep. Grace needs to
keep me
get
up
out the
last night
whiteboard
with
again
your
and list all his
snoring?
projects and fill in progress charts each week. It would all be like 2%. I get really bad ADHD when I got all these things on my plate. I was like, why did that chat get deleted? Looks like it thought you were posting the bot's banning people again.
Somebody said but.
How does one earn points? I must have them all. All you gotta do is be here and chat. I think if you chat, it gives you points. Not every time you chat, but if you're participating, you accrue points. You have to chat though. It doesn't know that you're here unless you're chatting. New England Betty Boops here, throwing up.
I can't help it. Literally, I'm not trying.
I think it can, but the use of the word should. There you go. Can it be? Should it be? Which just gave us something to hoard. We're going to do something fun with them. Dude, Junk Monkey's almost got a cool amount of points. 1337. You got 1335. If you had 1337, that would spell leet.
What does
in
that even
nerd
mean?
talk. I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Ben, right? What about cucumbers in a pasta salad? If they come pickled, I feel like pickles are good in
I'm reading my yawn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just be in the chat, interact to get points. No celery, can't find the poll.
I would like.
I think I might have
margarita.
closed it.
We don't have any margarita mix, do we?
Hmm?
Somebody said margarita. I want one.
I don't know. We don't have any mix. I can make you a flat vodka tonic.
A shot.
An uncarbonated vodka tonic. What's going on, Lizette? Chili paste on celery. Hey, you like that? Mimi's still here.
Probably, yeah. That sounds really good, actually.
Goodwill is listing online. They have individual eBay stores plus 2 Goodwill websites. Those jerks. We are happy you joined us now. I'm kind of jealous you got some Reese's peanut butter cake. Jealous. My ex-wife made a pasta salad with pasta, tuna, canned peas, and mayo. It was good, but no celery. I guess it all depends on the salad.
Chris has been trying to get me to eat tuna burgers.
Tuna burger.
all
We
week.
talked about that. I think they sound a lot more disgusting than they really are.
Tuna is supposed to be cold.
I made Cyrus tuna. He was like, ew, no, I don't want that. I'm like, just try it. Put a little mustard in there. He's like, I don't want mustard. Put it like on a Ritz cracker. I was like, just try this. And he was like, it's good. So that's what he had for lunch. Tuna on crackers. Shop Goodwill and another one. I can't remember the other. Do they still do Shop Goodwill? Ice cream cake. Haven't had one of those in years. Sounds wonderful. We do always talk about food around the 10:30 mark.
I wish
Lori, you
Village
missed
still
it.
had
We
their
started
peanut
this live like with chili paste and tampons. You should go back and watch it. Go see what the relation to those two items is. I finished 2 of my tote listings, and I have been meaning to finish posting so I could pull more from storage and post. Thank you for motivating me. Hey, Maria. Glad you're getting some stuff done. That's awesome. It also, I guess it thought you put up a website link. Excuse me. Yeah, so I guess it deleted your comment. Sorry, our bot deleted that comment. Dang it, now I want ice cream, and all I have is yogurt. Thank you, Chris. I'm behind on the live, so there is a delay for multiple item listing. I don't know if there's a delay. I think we're just really late on the comments. Like, we're way behind. Like, right now, it is 9:49 in But glad I can answer your question. I agree with Chris on the celery only when it's cooked into something. Yeah, it's got to be like soft. You just bite into like a hard, crunchy. It's almost like watered chestnuts. I don't like those, even though there's like no real flavor. I don't like that texture. Rob's like, stop yawning. It's contagious. Now I want a nap. Rob wants ice cream and a nap.
It's bedtime.
Rob, that sounds like a great evening. Ice cream and a nap.
I have to source tomorrow because I guess I have 20 listings, but those ones are harder.
You got 10 minutes. You want to do 2?
I'm not even talking about the 2 of those. I'm talking about tomorrow's listings. That would be if I do 20 tomorrow plus the 2, I'll be done with my 100 for the week.
Ooh.
I don't have 20 except for all these ones on the shoe shelf, which are just, they all need something and you're not going to help me.
Nope.
So I can't do those. So I have to go get more.
Not going to help. I'm okay if you want to go get more.
I know.
Got a whiteboard $1 at a yard sale. Now it's filled in just like Cathy's. Awesome.
I like it. I like keeping up.
Ooh, 1, 3, 4, 5.
Calculate how many I just did.
Dang, overshot it. I don't think you would have ever got it anyway. It's like in increments of 5. Mandy says, I'm having my weekly margarita with the Marvins. We need to do margaritas next time. I knew you know. If you know, you know.
Where should we go on our date night tomorrow?
Tommy, nap, ice cream. It's going to be a rough night for you. Where should we go on our date night?
Yeah.
Guys, we're having a date night tomorrow. Where should we go? Where should we go? What? Are you looking at me because you've told me where we're going already?
No, I told you somewhere I wanted to do, but it's going to rain, so that's not going to work. And you don't remember anyways, so.
I'm trying to remember.
It wasn't like a food. It was an activity after if we ate something. Do you remember yet?
Was it? Was it walking?
Not really, no.
Oh.
Walking? I mean, I'll go walking if you want.
Was it an activity?
It was an activity.
Was it? Did you really tell me?
Yeah.
Did you want to go paintballing?
No. I did it one time and I don't think I'll ever do that again.
Guys, give me ideas. What do you think she said?
What would Cathy say that she wanted to do on a date night that Chris forgot?
Movie?
No. It was an outdoor activity that I said we probably can't do because it's going to rain.
Batting cages?
Yes.
You did not tell me that.
Yes, I did. And you're like, I was like, would you want to go to the batting cages for a date night? And you're like, not really, but I'll go.
I guess that does sound like me. I'll watch you bat in the batting cages.
That's all I was asking you to do.
You want to go and let me watch you? I'll just like eat an ice cream cone.
Ouch.
Good swing, babe.
My foot is asleep. So I did 18.
Ice cream cake came from Publix. Lizette says, I'm going into day 12 of 14 of my fruit and water only cleanse. Holy cow. Put that mic back to your face.
No.
Just like moved it away. You're like, I'm done. I'm just not going to talk anymore.
No, my foot was asleep.
So you moved the mic? Fresh tuna steaks hot off the grill are awesome. I've never had a tuna steak. I mean, I've had like tuna on sushi. But I don't think I've ever had like a cooked tuna steak. I don't know. I had a good couple of weeks locating death pile items. They were everywhere. Good to know. Good news is I don't have to go sourcing this week. Maybe even next week. Is that like a good news? I love tuna melt on sourdough. Dairy Queen has a good ice cream cakes. Best live yet. Is it? I'm probably sleeping on the couch tonight, guys. Culver's flavor of the day around here is lemon berry layer cake. That's a mouthful.
That doesn't sound that
It doesn't sound very good either. Fruit and water only. That's amazing. You are disciplined. Are you losing weight? That does. I bet that takes a lot of discipline. You love water chestnuts? So this food chat is torturing Lizette. See, she's gone, huh? She's like, I can't. I'm out. I'm out.
Here I am, just proud of myself for switching my coffee drink to like sugar-free vanilla instead of classic syrup.
Jody likes water chestnuts too. What is a water chestnut?
I don't like that.
I mean, like, what's the value? Is it nutritionally valuable? Does that make sense? Is it worth eating? They just remind me of, not that I know there's probably no real relation, but it reminds me of in the South. I'm sure I'm probably gonna step on some toes with saying this, but
Don't say it then.
boiled peanuts. Have you ever had a boiled peanut?
I like boiled peanuts.
Isn't
that like what you would get like at a fair or something?
Boiled peanuts.
Let me look it up.
I don't know. I mean, I got some on the side of the road in Florida one time, and everybody was like, "Oh, Chris!" Like they got these heavy Southern accents. They're like, "Chris, you gotta get these boiled peanuts." And I was like, "I'll try one. I like peanuts." I did not like them. I did not like boiled peanuts. Water chestnuts. Ew, I hate those things. I don't know why, because I really have zero flavor. They really have zero flavor, but they still nasty. Yeah, it's like you bite into something with that much crunch, it's got to have some flavor, right? Going to the bins in the morning, down to less than a dozen or so items to list. Plus, Reese is like, you want some boiled peanuts? Got a list of space. I totally lost where I was in here. I'm going to start it over. I'm going to the bins in the morning, down to less than a dozen or so items to list, plus a space saver coffee pot to clean. Are you out of here? Dave and Buster's? Cathy does like Dave and Buster's. It's just far away from us.
It's in Denver, so we wouldn't be able to.
Axe throwing? I don't know.
What was the reason we didn't do that? Well, I know like that one place was too
We
small,
went.
but,
We
like,
were gonna go to an axe throwing place, but the place that we chose, because it had like a restaurant.
Yeah.
We thought it was a restaurant with axe throwing, like an axe throwing place with a restaurant. But it was like a restaurant with like one lane.
Yeah, like
for
in my
throwing.
head, it was like a bowling alley almost of axe throwing. But
Yeah,
no, it was just one.
It was one
axe
lane,
throwing.
and we're like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna. It was like it was like going to a bar and there was like two dartboards, right? They had like one axe throwing lane. But I don't know if I want to go axe throwing with you. I say some stupid stuff sometimes. Oops, it was an accident, officer.
Doesn't your dad have axe throwing at his house? And
Yeah.
we're going there this weekend.
Oh yeah, we'll probably do that this weekend. Applebee's for half price appetizers. Is that still a thing? Remember, we used to do that a lot as
When we
newlyweds. Late night at Applebee's. Had my first experience at buying what I thought were a good pair of shoes, but after a wash, they disintegrated. What a mess. Uh-oh. That does not sound fun. Were they dance goes or sketch-ups? Shape-ups? Uh-oh, Chris is on the spot in front of us all. Putt golf. Do you like putt?
I mean, I like to do anything with you.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Chris, you're always getting in trouble. You should you should start taking notes.
I don't mind putt. I'd rather go bowling.
And I hate bowling.
You
I'd
hate
rather
it
go
because of the
putt-putt.
shoes, or you just hate it?
I just don't like bowling. I used to be on a bowling team.
I'm not good.
Did you
at
know that about
putt-putt.
me?
No, I might have known that about you. What else?
His and her treadmills at the gym?
Know about you.
I used to be on the Colorado Springs swimming team.
I knew that.
Can you guys imagine me a swimmer? Do I have a swimmer's body?
Did you have a nice little Speedo?
Yeah, and that's why I quit. This is
How old were you?
my first swim meet. I was like, I don't think this is for me. I was like just getting into puberty age.
Like 10
So
or
it was
12 or
like, it was
something.
awkward. Manny Petties. Chunk monkey. I would do that. You can be her cheerleader. Good shot. Going on a weekend getaway, celebrating upcoming anniversary, 23 years and counting. Teresa, that's awesome. Congratulations. Rob says, I sleep on the couch a lot. New mattress is not comfortable.
Aw.
Is it a memory foam?
You always complain about our bed, but I like it.
I mean, I don't think it's the bed's fault. I think it's my fault.
But the fact that you think getting a new mattress is going to do anything.
I think I just need a more firm mattress.
He's the one that chose
I need
the
a
one we have.
I need a piece of plywood. Congrats. Water chestnuts are right up there with Rocky Mountain oysters. I've never had those. You want some?
No.
You ever had Rocky Mountain oysters? Would you try them?
No.
Do you know what they are?
I'm about to look. I feel like we've talked about these on here before.
I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Meatballs? That's what it's calling them. Rocky
They
Mountain
are
oysters or mountain oysters or meatballs, also known as prairie oysters, is a
Prairie
dish made
oysters.
of bull testicles. No thanks. I'll pass.
How did it spell meatballs?
Like 2 words.
Oh.
Meatballs.
Other words known as meat. You want some meatballs? I feel like that's very disingenuous if you just offer somebody meatballs and like hand them a plate of Rocky Mountain oysters. There's no value to them, right? What's the caloric value of Rocky Mountain oysters, of water chestnuts? From Arkansas, I never heard of boiled peanuts. Honestly, I'd never heard of them until I went to Florida. I've had boiled peanuts before, not a fan. Hate the boiled peanuts too. Heard they were really good. See, I feel like it's the biggest joke of the South. Like they say, oh, they're so good, you have to try them. And then they get like us non-Southerners that have never heard or tried them before. And they're like, you like them? Is it good? And you're like, yeah. More like jicama. Like a water chestnut. Are you looking up jicama?
I am.
I remember that, like, I think I made jicama fries one time.
It's funny because when I looked it up, it's a YouTube video of a guy making fries.
I make tortellini and add chicken, Alfredo sauce, broccoli, and water chestnuts. The crunch makes it fun. Like inside the tortellini, or is just like floating around with the torts? My dog sleeps like that all the time. He's like, I got your Rocky Mountain oysters right here. I'm gonna send you some boiled peanuts. Mimi, do you like boiled peanuts? Would they still be good? I mean, I'd try them if they were like
Have you ever had hearts
I'd try 'em
of
again.
palm? Hearts of palm?
palm. I think so. It's almost like a water chestnut, isn't it?
Look. Like this. Is that what?
I feel like that's the same texture.
Would you like? So you wouldn't like it?
It's just like what?
It looks gross.
What's the use?
It's like a vegetable or something.
Right, but
Be
like
healthy.
There's other vegetables that I would rather eat. I don't know. Not really. I don't really like vegetables.
Palmini noodles instead of pasta.
They use hearts of palm.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like eating like bamboo or something. Haven't been to the thrift since yard sale season started. I need to go. Mini golf actually sounds fun. Haven't been since my daughter got too old for that.
You should go. Ball way too hard. I'm not good at putting.
It's funny you hit mini golf ball too hard, but we go to Top Golf and you hit it too soft.
Yeah, Top Golf would be fun, but
you guys ever do Top Golf? It's pretty pricey.
Yeah, have friends so that it doesn't cost as much for just one lane first.
We need friends. We don't have friends. Annette, what's going on? How can you hate bowling? Beer, fries. I mean, it's been 20-ish years, but still. I'm not a big beer fan either. I mean, I like fries. I mean, I'd watch you bowl. You know, can it be a date of me watching you do athletic things? Is bowling really athletic though? I feel like as far as sports, no, I know. I'm just, as far as sports go, it's probably like the least athletic sport. Like you could literally drink a beer and eat fries and nachos while you're bowling.
Probably not.
The night started with tampons and chili paste, and we've come full circle to Speedos and ice cream cake. Gonna call it a night. Have a blessed Have a blessed weekend. Good night, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. Lamb fries from Georgia. LOL. Love boiled peanuts, but spicy. Do they make them not spicy? I feel like the ones I had were not spicy. It was just like plain boiled peanut.
Mimi, are you going to FlipCon? Bring us some. Well, John.
We could probably buy them there.
Yeah, we should.
I'm not.
Spicy.
I do feel like people have like started selling them here in Colorado. I feel like I've seen boiled peanuts.
Boiled peanuts, Colorado.
So imagine like a peanut in the shell.
I can see what it looks like on here.
And it's boiled. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Buy some on Amazon for $30.
But no, like imagine the peanut, it gets like, it absorbs and it like swells up with water.
Okay. I'm imagining.
That's it. That's it.
But why does it taste gross?
It's just the texture.
Bootleg Dave's boiled peanuts, Colorado Springs.
So boiled peanuts, this is according to Google, have a soft texture with a beanie flavor.
Well, he even isn't called in Falcon. Dave.
Call him up.
Dave.
Dave.
It was some boiled peanut.
We need to settle a dispute.
Eat them on YouTube.
We need to settle a dispute. When done right, they are an irresistible snack worth munching on. Maybe I just got a bad boiled peanut. I don't know, because other guys were like throwing down on them. I don't know. Have you guys tried the new Starbucks drink? Coffee with olive oil? Ugh. I cringe just thinking about it. No, but I will say there was a time when I used to add butter to my coffee. That was a thing. When I was doing keto. Like water chestnuts in my Chinese food. See, I push them all to the side. No hearts of palm are mushier and out of the can. Yes, in Chinese food. Water chestnuts are Water chestnuts are in a lot of Asian dishes. Always wanted to have a mini golf league with some friends, play all the local courses like a PGA tour. That'd be fun. I like putt-putt better than Top Golf. I like Top Golf. I used to work at a place that had a golf course, so I'd get to go every once in a while golfing. That was fun. Like, golfing is more fun than you think it is.
Me? But I do.
I think like a real, like playing on a golf course, if, you know, obviously you don't do the strict rules of real golf, but like if you're, you know, it's fun.
I would try a real
It's
golf.
fun. It's
I
just,
like Top Golf because it felt like more challenging.
yeah. Chris, they have esports in high school now. Lucky. Esports? What's that? Like video games. She will be at FlipCon. I will bring boiled peanuts. They have them in the can here too, in the vegetable aisle. Is canned boiled peanuts the same? How are they compared to fresh? Do you like them hot or cold? It's competitive video games. Yes, schools play one another. So like Call of Duty, Fortnite, all those games. There's no such thing as a good boiled peanut. I have to admit, I've only tried them one time, and that was enough for me to never try them again. Oh. They have jerseys. Oh my, Mandy, it's gonna be homecoming after Esport Mario competition. Hot boiled peanuts. The fresh nuts, always important. All right, well, hey, I guess we're probably gonna be trying some boiled peanuts soon.
Yep.
Sometime. I'd like to see what you think of them. Maybe we can make them.
No,
They can't be that hard to make, right?
we don't have time for that. Use that time to figure out how these people can spend their points on the leg.
That would take way more time than boiling up some peanuts. I mean, there's no time to. We can't boil a pot of nuts.
No, we cannot.
Is there anything more to boiling peanuts? Is it just literally boiling peanuts?
How to make?
I mean, I could boil like.
Boiled peanuts.
Even Cathy can boil some water.
I mean, I don't know.
Just be careful when putting hot oil near them. Near the Oh, well, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Hey, it's 10:12. Thank you so much for hanging out, talking about food, tampons,
Bolos.
chili paste, Mimi. If you send us some, thank you. Lifesaver. Varsity was Rainbow Six Siege and JV was Smash Brothers. So each team picks one specific game.
I'm so sleepy.
Even Reese is. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We do appreciate you so much. Yeah, we'll be back next Thursday. And then two weeks from now, we should be closing probably the next day, right?
I mean, the paper I saw said the 29th, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You
We might be closing 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks in a day, maybe. We'll see. They also mentioned something that we might be able to close sooner. It seems like everything's ready to go. So we might try to close sooner if we can.
Is our AC ready?
I think the AC was done like a week ago.
Then
I'd like
let's
to go
do it.
try it out. Bolos, no-nos, and everything in between. Literally. Thanks for all the laughs tonight. Q, thanks for hanging out with us. I think they play every school plays the same one. Greene County High School Esports. My kids' school is pretty good. Reese, you gonna say goodnight? Say goodnight.
Oh,
Anyone come up here?
you bumped
Oh,
it.
don't jump. Oh, ow.
He's scaring him.
He's scaring me. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.